We are missing some people today. We're missing Sam.
Can you do that? Are they good? I don't know. I want to do Chromebook.
Well, it'd be like a crappy one.
I hope it's like a different color. That'd be pretty cool. Like a white one, a green one.
No.
Are they black?
It'll be black.
Are they newer?
If it's like the ones that the teachers got, then it's a Dell. It's the Dell brand. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't use it much, so.
Is it bigger?
No, it's actually probably a little smaller than my last one was.
I still want it.
Okay. Give me a second here. We are. True's not here. Noah's not here. What?
Apparently, you were able to do that since.
Sam's not here, and this is the worst attendance we've ever had in this class. 4 people absent. That probably is the worst we've had all year. Slackers! Okay. So let me put the answers up on the board. That, why is, that's weird. Hold on a second. Why isn't my screen showing anything? This is not good. Why is it black? This is not cool. What'd you do to my smart board, Stacy? Why is it black? It's never like that. That's something that's not cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this. Things are just not working much anymore. Okay, let's try dragging this over there and see if, hey, now it went back. Whoa, come on, keep going. Hello. Keep moving. Okay, here we are. Let me hit the light so you guys can see this. So, this first section here, okay, you had to identify it as arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Had to fill in the missing blanks, and if it was arithmetic or geometric, you basically had to write the rule. And if you didn't write down, I mean, I wrote the common difference, but if you just wrote this, I can find the common difference. It's always going to be the rate of change / slope, so that's not a big deal. And while you're checking that, I'm going to Yes. Oh. There we go. Okay, scroll down a little bit more for you guys. I should say up. now.
Close that.
What is that?
Pop up over there. I wonder. This. That. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-ba-da-dee-dee. Huh, works over there. I didn't think it did. Oh, why didn't that clear ink? Whoop. Why did it switch views? There we go. Oh, now I'll get to the word problems. Shooby-dooby-doop-doop-doo. Dam-dam-dam-dam-dam. Da-doo-doo-doo. Swing-a-dee-dee-dee-doo. Da-da-dum-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Da-da-dum. Do. La 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 la. Dun, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Can you go back?
I can. Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Okay. Which of the days of bridge? Yeah. You left as a fraction. It's close to doing the same thing. If you divide it out, you get the same thing. Do here. 6, 7. That's because you only have the 10 spin. It's a total. Not what, how many does it spin in the 10th minute? How many total spins does it make in 10 minutes? It's just a sum. Okay. Are there any of these that you want to look at? Let's start, and let's go with the non-words first. Can we do it that way first? Any non-word problems?
I got it right, I think. For number 5, I wrote it as a of n equals 32 over negative 2 to the n minus 1.
All right, this number 5 right here.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I wrote it as 32 over negative 2 to the n minus 1.
Oh, so you multiply these?
I just put 32 where the 1 was.
Yeah, but then that's taking 32 to this power as well.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Oh, I moved that down, so it was in the top.
Oh, so you mean, and I think that broke. So you're saying you have 32 over negative 2 raised, and just the negative 2's to the n minus 1? Okay. That would be okay. I thought you meant that you had that in the parentheses. My bad. Yeah, Owen?
23.
23? Okay. So I need to turn on, for some reason, Smart Ink is not working. Wonder why. My computer's so good. Let's try this. Oh, there it is. It's working. Maybe now. Okay. So, Owen, first of all, did you recognize this as arithmetic?
Yes.
Okay. So how many terms? So really what I'm asking you is, I know this is the first term. I know that's the second, third, that's the fourth term. What I'm asking you is, what term is this guy right here, right? So what I did was I used the idea that a sub n equals 44 plus n minus 1 times the common difference here, which was minus 8. This goes right here. and then I end up solving that equation for n. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you want me to actually work it out, or do you want to just try it?
No, I can do it.
Okay. All right, so that's that problemo. Any other non-worders? Any non-worders? Okay. So we're okay on 27 through 30, the sums. Let's just go through this and just say,
Mr. Snyder,
yeah,
can we do 24?
24?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had the right rule,
Okay.
but I'm not sure how I got what I got.
So you had the 18 times negative 1/3 to the n minus 1.
Yeah.
And for the sixth term, you didn't get negative 2 over 27?
I got a decimal.
That you may have the same thing then.
Okay.
Just take negative 2 divided by 27 and see if it's the same thing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, silly. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, then can we do number 27?
27? Sure. So number 27 is referring back to number 19.
Mhm.
So I need, on number 19, I need what? I need to know what the first term, this is arithmetic. So if I'm finding a sum for an arithmetic, I need the first term and the last term that I'm going to add up. And I gave you the first term. Okay. So on this one here, I know that S sub n is equal to n times a sub 1 plus a sub n over 2. I know this. That's going to be 20. I know this because I gave it to you. It was 5. But this I have to find on my own. And how do I find a sub 20? I have to use this rule right here. So a sub 20 would be 5 plus 19 times 7.5. All right. If I do that, that's where you get the 147.5 right there.
Okay, I must have just typed it in wrong because I had this same rule.
And then take that times
Times
20.
Thank
Got it? Yep. All right. Okay, we're just going to go through these. One or two.
Two.
Number one. Okay, Jerry deposited $20,000 in an investment that will give $1,750 for every year that his money stays in the account. How much money will he have in his account by the end of year 8? So A1 then, the first term is what? 20,000? That's the first year. The second year, what's the amount going to be? Yeah, so it's just going to be what? 2,107. This is what it is, right? So is it arithmetic or geometric? It's arithmetic. Okay, so that's where this rule came from right here. All right, now, did you do it as a sum, a series?
I need to set it up.
You're okay now? All right, now, just in case this, well, how do I know this is not a series? Because it says, how much money will you have in his account by the end of 8 years? Why is that not a series? Yeah, I'm not asking you for the total of all the years together. I just want to know what's in his account on the 8th year. Okay, so it's a little different. So I'm just finding the 8th term then. So it's just to plug it in. All right, number 2, anybody? No. Number 3. Number 4. 4? Okay. Now 4, there's an algebraic way of doing this, and you could just do guess and check on this. How many just guess and checked kind of through this? Be honest, if you did, it's okay. Okay. Algebraically, all right, what what do I know? Well, now, first of all, let's look at what I did here. I wrote a rule that was arithmetic. I said that the top one, I considered this to be a sub 1. Okay? I considered that to be a sub 1. What do I want to know? How many she's going to put in the bottom row? That's the last term in my sequence in my series. So I got 1 plus n minus 1, and the change each row has is what?
-1.
Yeah, even though this says 1 less, since I'm going the opposite direction, it's going to be a +1, right? Because I'm going the opposite direction. So there's the +1 here. I just didn't write it down. So here's the rule. So in other words, that would mean that the second row from the top would have what? 2 and so forth and so forth and so forth. Okay? All right. So how do I get this? Well, I know that the sum of the n rows is equal to 55. That's how many blocks I have total. And I know that you find this is equal to what? N times a sub 1 plus a sub n over 2. That's my formula for that. Okay, let's plug in what I know. Are you ready? Do I know what S sub n is? Yeah, it's what? 55. So I'll put 55 equals, do I know what n is? Do I know n? Isn't n the number of rows? Do I know that right now? I really don't. Okay, let's keep going then. I don't know n, so I'm going to leave it. Do I know the first term? Yeah, it's what? 1. Do I know the last term? A sub n. I don't know it numerically, but guess what? I do know that a sub n is this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here instead. So it becomes 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus n minus 1. Okay? I substituted the rule in place of a sub n. Now I have an equation with the variable n in it. So I'm going to solve this equation for n. Okay? So 55 equals, what do I get? N times, what do I get in the numerator up here? No, don't, the n's out here. What do I get right here? 1 plus 1 is 2, plus n minus 1. 1 plus n over, now what do I do? Distribute. 55 equals n plus n squared over 2. Multiply 2 on both sides. 110 equals n plus n squared. That means n squared plus n minus 110 equals 0. N plus 11, n minus 10, n plus 11, n minus 10. Okay? So my values of n are either what? Negative 11 or positive 10. Well, I can't have a negative 11, so it has to be n is 10, right? So that's the number of what? Rows. So I plug it in here. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. That's an algebraic way of doing that. Okay. Love it. I loved it. It was a challenge. Okay. 5, 6, 7. We're doing good. 8. 8 was the only geometric one I gave you. Okay. You had to know that take 2/3 was going to be multiplication. You multiply by 2/3. 9. So we're good on the rest of them? So here's what I want you to do. Just kind of like in the past, I have you write down like where do you think you are on a 1 to 10? Remember, I make you guys do that on your papers always? I'd like you to do that. All of it together. Blank, the non-word and the word together. Where do you feel you are on a scale of 1 to 10 with this right now? Remember, 1 is, Mr. Snyder, I haven't been here since day 1 of this material. And the 10 is, Mr. Snyder, you can leave the class the rest of the day. I will teach for you. Please let there be a 10. I don't know. Great. Oh, that's great. That's your name. Okay. 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 Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Okay. Oh, so much on your paper, I couldn't even see it. Okay. So here's my first question. How many of you feel like 1 through 12, if all I did was gave you sequences and said, is it arithmetic or geometric, how many of you feel like you could identify it as arithmetic or geometric? So that we feel like we're pretty good. We understand the difference between those two. How many of you then could write the rule, do you think, as well? So so we feel pretty comfortable we're saying that on 1 through 12, I hope then, right? Is there anything they want to ask about 1 through 12? Because that's what the quick quiz today is on, that idea.
It'd just be like if we have memorized.
Well, in this, there's not much memorization, is there? I mean, you have to know how to get it in the form, yes. Like if I want you to write the nth rule, you have to know how to do that on your own, yes. Krista?
So for geometric, is that like if you're dividing instead of like multiplying, isn't it number you're dividing, always like number you're dividing a fraction?
So if you're dividing by 4, you're multiplying by 1/4.
Okay.
If you're dividing by 2, you're multiplying by 1/2. Yep. Okay. Anybody else? Because today's quiz is not like extensively hard. I'm not asking you to find sums today. There's no word problems today in the quiz. Okay. It is just a quick little quiz. All right. Okay. Let's see here. How do I want to run this? Minutes. I cannot remember the schedules anymore because we change it, I feel like every week. So 10:21. Okay, we don't want to start it yet. All right, so here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do today is we're going to do some extra practice, basically. I can tell you that. What I want us to do before the end of class is we're all going to focus on doing some of this together. I'm going to tell you what problems I want you to do. So you guys online, okay, you're going to be looking for this. I'm going to post this right now for you. You onliners, and let me pass this out to you guys, and I'll tell you what I want you to do. Help get ready for the quick quiz today. This is not the quiz. So once you have this in front of you, 1, 2, and 3, I don't want you to don't do those yet. We'll do those later. You can do those later. So to get ready for the quiz, 4 and 5, you should understand how to do 4 and 5. Okay? And then 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen very carefully. On 6, 7, 8, 9, you have to identify which it is. Arithmetic, geometric, or neither. That's important. You just said you can do that. And then I also want you to do the nth term rule for it right now. And we're going to go over those. And that will help you get ready for the quiz. So concentrate on 4 through 9, but on 6 through 9, I only want you to do the what type is it and write a rule for a sub n. Okay? Onliners, yeah, Owen.
So when it says like rule, it just means the equation, right?
Correct. A rule for that is nothing more than an equation. Okay. La, 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 la. think I just saved that, didn't I? Okay, onliners, create, assignment. Okay, onliners, you can find that, this worksheet they're working on, you can find that online. Good, okay. Oops, what happened? Come on. Yeah, because that's what the quiz part would be like. I'm not making you find any terms or sums right now. So yeah, that's why I just wanted you to, it's, for the quick quiz is basics. That's why we're doing the basic part of this first. Okay. And it's not why I missed it. Oh, there it is. Nope. Quick quiz.
Gosh, this computer. What the hell is wrong with this? There we go. Oh. You guys ready to go over these? Hopefully, really and truly, if you know this as well as you guys were saying you did, you pretty much should be done with them. Okay.
So if it's arithmetic, what's the common difference? Yeah, it's plus 9, right? So this would be 21, 33, 45, 57. Is that right? Yes, no, maybe? We think.
21, 30.
Oh, okay. So it's plus 9. So it's 21, 30, 39, and
48.
there you go. That's a lot better. Okay, now if it's geometric, what's the common ratio? 4. So you're just going to multiply by 4 over and over again, right? So it's 48, 192, 768, and 3072. Okay, great. Then down here, we're skipping down. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, 6 is arithmetic, and the rule for this one was 2 plus n minus 1 times 5. And you come back, we'll finish these up, and then you'll hit the quick quiz, okay? Take your quick break, Rooney.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't multiply by 20. Yeah, I just got one. I just put them all behind that.
And
That actually did work pretty well, but he jumped on it.
All right, let's get this done here so we can take this quick quiz. So, boom, first one's done. Second one, what do we got?
Geometric.
Geometric. Okay, so this is going to be 2 times -3 raised to the n minus 1. Number 8. Arithmetic, yep, arith. Boom. So that's going to be 48 plus n minus 1 times. The Shakadu, there you go. And the last one down here is geometric as well, yep. And this is going to have 768 times 1/4 raised to the n minus 1. Good. So we're okay with those, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick quiz like that kind of stuff. Okay, so right now, clear off your desk. If you need a calculator, because like this part up here, if you need a calculator or something like that, that's fine, I have no problem. You just don't need any papers out. You online goon heads, you should be looking for the quiz. Okay. What is going on? Okay. So this should not take you very long at all to do. When you're done, you can turn it in, and then you can keep working on that pink sheet. Okay? Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Stacy. Said thanks, Stacy.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're fine. Kevin? Really? Thanks, Kristen. Just need to get a roll over. Nope, just no. Okay. You gotta tell me, what color should I grade it in? What color should I use to grade? Yeah, pick one. Come on, Alexander. Which color am I gonna grade with? What's your lucky color? The purple one is? Okay. Zoom. There. Let's just get this back to her.
May I go to the restroom?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes, you can. Bless you.
Thank you.
You bet. guys have questions, you're more than welcome to ask along the way if you need to.
So for the last one, would I want the sum or would I just want to do a sub 30?
Sum, that's the total score you can get.
Okay. That's
Yep.
what I
It's a sum of any.
I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So wherever it asks for like the sum or whatever,
Mhm.
so wherever this number is like 37, it's this number, right?
It's according what it is, if it's arithmetic or geometric. If it's arithmetic, it's, so if it's arithmetic, S sub n equals n times a1 plus a sub n over 2. So that's what it is, that number, if it's arithmetic. If it's geometric, you do it, it's not n, it's the first term that was there,
Okay.
times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r.
Okay.
So it's all dependent upon which one are you working
So
with.
like what is this? It's geometric. So like this would be wrong, right?
Yeah, so this should be 768, should be the first term.
Okay.
And then this one should be 2 here instead.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Oh, don't want that. Dun, dun, do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Are we gonna go over 1 through 3 in class today, or the one they call like?
So that's all done on your computer.
He's right here.
You don't have to do those by hand. Yeah.
Are they? It's just like the circle stuff.
Say that again?
It's just the circle stuff. Like what you add.
Oh, all I wanted to, so you guys remember what I wrote down, like for number 1, how many terms are you adding together? How many terms are you going to add together? How many terms would be added together at number 1?
3,
3. What would the first term be?
1. No. 2,
2. The second term would be,
1. No, 3, 5.
think about what you guys are doing. Look, this is, remember what I said that day. So what I've given you on that problem is this. This is the rule to find a term. It's just different letters, right? So this is going to go from terms 1 to 3. I'm going to find the sum of terms 1 to 3. So the first term would be what? 2. Then the second term, what goes in here? Not 1, but 2. 4. Then the next term you would be, the third term would be what? 6. So what's the answer to that? 12. And you can do it on the calculator or you can do it like this. I'm just making sure you understand what is this asking you really to do. And that's what I had kind of said in class the other day. I'd said, oh, that means that you're really adding these together. It's a sum, it's summation. Yeah.
So like, what is that? Like the E?
That's a sigma. That's the Greek letter sigma, which is like the letter S for sum, summation.
Did you go over that Tuesday?
Yes, we did, because it was in Monday night's homework. Yeah. If we can, so let me let's make one up real fast. Just need. Let's say I did this. I wanted you to do this one, you're gonna add together terms 1 through 4. You have to find out, you'd be thinking about what are they. So the first term you put in 1, so that would be 1. The second term you plug in the number 2, so that would be 4. The third term would be what? 7, and the fourth term would be 10. You understand where I'm getting those numbers from? All I'm doing is, here's what I'm doing. I'm finding 3 times 1 minus 2 plus, the next time it's going to be 3 times 2 minus 2 plus 3 times 3 minus 2 plus 3 times 4 minus 2. So this is the first term, that's the second term, that's the third term, and that's the fourth term. And that's what this is saying to do. It's saying, this is saying find the sum of term 1 through 4. Now, the nice thing is, you guys can leave if you're done, if you want to. The nice thing is that you can just do this on the calculator. It'll do it for you, or so will Desmos. You just type it in. So if you go to Desmos, click this keyboard, click functions, miscellaneous, right at the bottom. And then you just put in exactly what I have there. So if you type in 1, boom, yep. And then you gotta put parentheses around it. We're gonna put the rule in.
I just remember.
There you go.
I just put it in.
And
As I'm
doing
doing
this very weird. Okay, yeah. That's all you have to do. It's just another way of writing the sum.
What did I do wrong on this?
I don't know. I knew something wrong. I didn't give any answers yet.
Well, so like I entered it in my calculator like that to check what I got,
Okay,
but I was 1 off.
so,
The first term would be 1.
well, the first one would be 2. Because 1 squared is 1 plus 1. Oh my goodness. Ah!
Makes more sense.
That's okay.
Oh, let's do it in the paper form.
Yes, that way we can go over it tomorrow at the beginning of class. Okay, stop sharing.
Have a good day.
You too, bud.